lot of situations to work this week. Of course, we're going to have a full scrimmage on Thursday afternoon, but came out here, hit a bunch of different situations. Red zone emphasis today, so you saw a lot of red zone 7-on-7, a lot of the full live red zone scrimmage there at the end as well, and then some other second, third, and first down situations. So again, just getting as many reps. You got all our installs in, and then now starting to work through those situations to put those guys in those pressure situations, throwing some adversity at them, and see if they can respond with toughness.
And I just wanted to ask on a couple of players. Tyler Day, I know he's working with the tight ends now. What inspired you guys to make that move? Is it just being bodied, or did you see that punt move?
But a little bit of both. We had some guys down, but he's shown what he can do on special teams. He's very active. Was down the depth chart at linebacker, so you moved him over. He's kind of been our most physical guy right now. You saw him going with a 1, so we've got to find somebody there that can be a physical blocker and be able to do stuff in the pass game. So he's been a good surprise so far.
And then another guy who's just in here, Ife Obalete, there at safety. I mean, obviously, playing in a program like Travis, then goes to Glenn and then brings the national championship last year. What does the addition of a guy like that bring to this program?
Really, football smarts just from his upbringing through Lake Travis and in Montana State, the program, see the coaching he's been around. So real smart, football smart player, able to come in, pick up everything real quick, and kind of like a quarterback back there and getting everybody lined up. But really been impressed with him so far.
Coaching the scrimmages and practicing, seems players are getting more into it, more physical. What's something that you've seen that you like from your team so far on these first 2 weeks?
Really, that effort, that energy, that physicalness. Again, we expect to play like that in the fall, so we got to practice like that. We got to practice intense. We got to practice physical. We got to create that environment and put them in physical, tough environments and force them to strain and struggle and keep fighting through that and create that toughness.
And this is the second week with pads. A couple of weeks is a scrimmage. What are you looking most forward to in the next couple of weeks of last of practice?
Well, we got one more day before spring break, so again, good all out. Our first full scrimmage, so it'll be big evaluations for a lot of guys. Really looking at new receiver group quarterbacks, get them in those situations, so everybody's still battling for spots, and then a couple of guys defensively, but really establishing again the trenches, offensive line wise. We got a great, I think D line is really ahead right now. We got a lot of guys back, a lot of returners, and they're good at what they do, so they're putting a lot of pressure on the offense right now, which is good because we got to find out which quarterback can play under that pressure. So really just looking forward to that live scrimmage, and you'll see who those stars are going to be on Thursday.
And you mentioned the quarterbacks and the wide receiver. How have you seen so far the communication and the chemistry between the quarterbacks and the receiving group so far on these first 2 weeks of practice?
That piece has been good. We're spoiled last year with Eddie. Just his experience and his leadership and maturity. And being able to push that ball way down the field. And of course, Tony was a different animal. That's why he is where he is right now. So really trying to duplicate that, trying to find a guy that's going to make those contested catches and be able to that we can trust. Hey, when that ball's in the air, it's not a 50-50 ball. We're going to have it 90% of the time. So trying to find that guy if we have that guy. And again, if looking at all the pieces, you'll find out this spring what we can do, what we can't do, and then be able to build around that moving into fall camp.